Happy Saturdays, everybody. This is my last vlog in Scotland. My last full day in Scotland. I'm leaving tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, to head for Whitby. I'm just having a bit of breakfast here. Let me spin you around and see what we've got. It's a good one this morning. This morning we have scrambled eggs on toast with ham, a little bit of ham and eggs on toast. You can't get no better than that, and a nice cup of tea to boot. Lovely. Well, breakfast was lovely. I don't really eat breakfast a lot. I'm a one meal a day man, really, but at times I do like a breakfast, but I can't do it every day. It's weird, isn't it? I couldn't get up and have a bowl of cereal. First thing in the morning, that's like eating the bottom of a budgie cage, isn't it? With a bit of sugar on it. No, I love cereal, but I'll have it at night. Because I'm a weird one. Yeah. So if I ain't got a dessert, I'll have a bowl of cereal. I'm trying to keep off the sugars and that because of my diabetes. As you know, I'm trying to get off these bleeding tablets so I ain't got a piss about. What's going on here? Am I zoomed in? No. Yes, it is. It's saying it's zoomed in. That zoomed in. Jesus, that was frightening, wasn't it? Yeah. So it's a weird one. I'm trying to get rid of this bleeding diabetes. So cakes and all that are out the window at the minute. Cakes and sweeties. I do like a sweetie, but yeah. It's one of them. It's one of them. Anyway, I feel a bit fucking down today because it's my last full day here in Scotland. I'm obviously going to have a night here. We're at Annan. And it's been lovely. It's lovely to have walked around the town. I'm really looking forward to going to over to Whitby for the Halloween do. I've got been sent enough information of park-ups, local park-ups around the area, so it's just where I can get in. But I'm hopefully going to be one of the first ones there, so I can cherry pick the places. As for saving spaces, I mean, that's going to be near impossible. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. Tell people, you can't park there, mate. I've got people coming. I'm going to check the Abbey grounds first because it's an ideal spot. And if it is £9 a night, then I don't mind paying it. If on the other hand, like it's saying on thingy, it's £26 a night and Park for Night. Now, sometimes you can't trust the reviews on Park for Night because there could be people there who don't like the fucking place or don't like you visiting the place. And they'll stick a shit comment on, oh, I won't go here, it's gone up, and it's doing this, it's doing, oh, there's a height barrier. Always go and check. Because some people are just spiteful like that. Yeah, so it's worth having a look round. So, really looking forward to Whitby and meeting everybody. But like I say, a bit downhearted that I'm leaving Scotland. But we'll be back. We'll definitely be back. I'm hoping to do a trip in April of next year, and we're gonna come up for 3 months, and I can see by that time I'll be able to see where the medges are, if they're just around the locks or if they're around the coastal areas, so I can avoid them. And without being up here, I don't really know. Do you get midges around the sea, or is it just inland around the locks and the lock? Yeah, I don't know. So that'll be interesting to find out. I should be watching Chris and Dave throughout the winter, keeping in touch with them to see what the weather's like up here, to what it is wherever I am. Your weather ups are okay. as you know, 50-50, aren't they? But somebody who's wintering up here will be able to give you a bit of an idea of what they're getting in this area. So I shall be keeping in touch with you, Dave and Chrissy. Yeah, like they say, you feel like family once you've met them. People just click. Some people click and some people you think, oh, I can't fucking stand them. But other people just click, and lucky enough we clicked. It don't happen very often where you think, oh, fucking can't stand that cunt. Well, there is. There's one in you. No, not you. You at the back there. You. Fucking don't like him. But yeah, I shall miss old Scotland, and I've had a fantastic time here, even though I've cherry picked it. No sirens. It's weird. It's yeah. Is it just me? I don't know. But yeah, I've had a marvellous experience of Scotland for my first time. Absolutely stunning. But the do should be good, so we'll be all right at the do. Take my mind off of it a bit, and I've got, of course, got my windscreen to look forward to when I get back into Northampton, and Richard Hewitt's in Northampton as well. He's still down there. He'll be there for when I get back. So I'll go and have a few days with Richard and make sure he's all right. And see how he's getting on. Yeah. Of course, I'm mostly looking forward to my windscreen. Sorry, Richard, but my windscreen. I've drove with this crap for bleeding miles. I've been from east to west, north to nearly south. But that's the way it is, people. That's the way it is. Today I'm just having a chill day. I had a good clean out. I've done the bathroom yesterday and the floors in here. These mats on the floor that I was getting, you know, the little non-absorbent water rubbery garage mats, whatever you call them, gym mats, whatever you want to call them. They're doing okay. They're doing okay. They're not too bad. They'll definitely be fine for a winter, no problem at all. And you can clean them. They're cleaning up quite well as well. So, I mean, they don't weigh anything, so you could leave them down permanently. But I will give you a clue. I will give you a little tip with these mats. These ones. This is what I'm on about. I know. I have swept up, but it comes in and out and plays me all about. Right, you'll notice mine are upside down. And there's a very good reason that they're upside down. Let me explain. If you turn them the right way up, and you come in, say, with stones or bits of grit on your feet, they work their way in the mat. And when you come to move it, you've got little holes and you're picking bleeding stones out. I've done it before, so I know. And they don't last very long that way up. Now, if you turn them upside down, so you've got that checkery sort of pattern facing up. Oh, fucking it. I'm doing that and showing you the ceiling, aren't I? Like a tit. Right. If you're doing with the checker side up like that, seems to be harder. The stones don't penetrate it when you come in. So yeah, I've got no little holes or stones stuck in them or whatever, and I don't take my shoes off every time I come in. It's they're cheap mats. They're cheap mats, and if they last a season, they weigh nothing. Let me replace them if there's a problem. If they're all right for the next year, use them for the next year. But it does make a difference. You can walk about in your vans barefooted and you don't feel any cold up through them or nothing. I know the floors should be insulated. Mine is, I know that. The floor on this is about that bleeding thick. I know, we had to put a diesel heater through it. Well, Gappy had to put a diesel heater through it. We had a bleeding hell of a job. Yeah, it's got to be 2.5, 3 inches thick. But yeah, that's just a tip for you. And they're easier to wash when they're this way up. You know, I do it with, you know, floor wipes. Because they're all soft, get on your hands and knees and just give them a little rub up. Grease is a little bit of a problem. You do get a little bit of dark staining where a bit of grease or frying's been. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but it's nothing. It will wash up. It will wash up. Yeah, so they're well worth it. They're well worth the while. Look at that beautiful view. Sun is shining. Car parks emptier than what it is in the weekdays. I've had no problem here at all. I'll get the car park to myself all night long. After dark, a lot of them will come in just to get the for the Cafe Royale, to get the fish and chips and their burgers and dirty fries and all that. They grab them, come back, and they're off. And I've had nobody walking through from town at night or anything like that. It's just a bleeding back car park. I mean, you've got to go through an alley to get up here. So they want to slash. They have a slash in the alley. I'd have thought so. But no, I don't see nobody whatsoever. They park up and just walk through into town. I know it's not ideal. It's not the prettiest sight. But for me, I'm just over 3 hours away from Whitby. I can finish me clean off today. The front's got to come out today. I want to get my dash done and floors swept in the front, washed. Change my bed in for Whitby. Now, I should most probably be travelling back to Northampton on the Saturday. It may even be the Sunday, whenever the traffic's the quietest, I think, because that's I think I've got over a 4-hour journey then from Whitby down to Northampton. Now, at night when you're walking, round here, you get that distinct smell of coal fires at night. But I'm not sure that they're all using coal, because I've never smelt peat burning. There are, yeah. So I don't know if some people use peat up here, but it's a different. You get the old-fashioned coal smell, obviously. But in certain areas, you get another aroma I ain't smelt before, so it's most probably peat. But absolutely beautiful. Of course, now most parts of the UK now, or England, it's all central heating, and there's not many log burners. Well, they're trying to ban log burners in the UK, England. Sorry, they're trying to ban log burners, which pisses me off as well. Don't worry what this little fucking country's doing with a bit of fumes from some cars and whatever. Look at fucking China and Russia and America. See what they're fucking pouring out. We're one of the littlest countries in the world. We go, no, we can't have a fag. No, you can't start your car here. It'd be pollution. Fucking numpty cunts. Sorry, I shouldn't use that word, but they really, really wind me up. It's just the idiotic, mate. Just stupid. Just absolutely care for the planet. They don't give a fuck about the planet. They're spraying the skies with chemicals and fucking fragmented, what is it, aluminium to reflect the fucking sunlight. What the fuck? Changing the weather patterns. Who the fucking hell do they think they are, fucking with our atmospheres and that? I didn't ask them to go and do all this. They want to go and look in space. Look what they've done. There's more shit floating about in space because they've been up there. The seas are full of fucking plastic. Goes down a bit too deep. They can't get down there and panic. But I want to go to the fucking moon. Where's the fucking common sense? There ain't no fucking common sense. That's what the problem is. I think it's been bred out of us. They've nicked the fucking genes out of their DNA. No more common sense. Don't let them bloody win. Bastards. It's right, though. It's right. They're destroying the country. And by the end of this month, mate, I am dreading, absolutely fucking dreading this election. This budget, sorry, not the election. Because nobody would fucking vote for this, like, surely. We need to go down there and turf the old bastards out. Get rid of them. Get onto that bleeding king. He's doing absolutely nothing at the moment. Piss all. He was all for farming and all this and no GM foods when Mummy was alive. He gets crowned, starts kissing the fucking knees of sand dippers. And bollocks to everybody else. I'm off, Jack. Left us right in the fucking lurch. It's his government. Surely he has a fucking say. Surely he can say, oi, 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 you can't do that to the people. You can't fucking... Them pensioners worked all their life. You're going to take that eating to use on your second home eating. And feed the fucking immigrants. And knacker their National Health Service up. With all the foreigners getting it for nothing. We paid him for years for that. Our families. When it comes to treating, we have to stay in the bleeding corridors now. You know, it's so frustrating. And I try not to listen to it. You know, I'll have my radio on in the background, but I'll play stations that don't play the same tune every no repeat weekends and that sort of thing. 60s and 70s nations, that sort of stuff. You get no news and no nothing. They're ideal. Because who wants to hear it? Who wants to fucking hear what they're doing next? What lies they're telling us? How it's going to be? It's already planned out, mate. They've been in too long. It's a two-horse race. It has been for fucking too many years. We need a change. We need a change. We need some proper fucking thinkers in there, mate. I mean... Don't make sense. They got all these fighters for the fucking rainbow, your colours, your puffs, your fucking cat people. Any people are all protected. It seems. Apart from the white. The British. Because we're all far right. Yeah. The Prime Minister told us that. You're all far right. Wrong uns. We're the fuckers ones who put them in here. You know, they're supposed to work for the fucking working class. And look after the retired. They've done their fucking labour. When you've got later on in life, when it comes to retirement, you've got nothing to fucking look forward to or nothing to do. Just go away and die. What is the purpose? What is the point? Why would you work all your life? Running fucking cars and buying houses and crap and paying into fucking society to get what? What do you get out of it at the end of the day? You don't. You'd be lucky if you get a fortnight's holiday a year if you could afford one. I'm not going into that shit again. You know my feelings on that. In my day, the mum went to work and the mum stayed at home with the kids until they was at least at school. Tucked away, then she'd have a little part-time job. Now, mum and dad's at work. Kids are in fucking care. And who would want to leave their kids in the care of this fucking government? How that's run. And Ofsted and how that's run. Just look at it, people. Just look at it into what they're teaching at schools. I don't teach nothing what they taught us. And then they have the audacity to show programmes like, you know, Only Fools and Horses, Porridge, real classics. Carry On films, outdated language. Well, that fucking offends me. As I said before, I'm fucking British, born and bred and educated. I'll get to 63 and I'm outdated. I may be old. How can I be outdated? I was supposed to have one of the best educations in the world, state educations. To get what? Treated like a fucking piece of shit. Anyway, I knew it was coming. I needed a bubble up. And I got the ump because I've got to leave fucking Scotland and go back to it. That's what the problem is. It's giving me the right raving ump. Anyway, that was my last vlog from Scotland. I'll see you lot up north on Monday. I love you to bits, and yeah, so depressing. You know, one of them when you want to run away, you think, fuck you, I'm off. Love you to bits. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support through the Scotland trip. I hope you enjoyed the videos. I brought you as much as I could. I didn't see any red squirrels. But I'll be back up in the spring. Lots to see, lots to do. I'm off. Love you to pieces. And I'll see you in Whitby. Ta-ra for now. Love you to bits.
Been around the world, I've seen a lot of hot stuff, but nothing beats the journey, not even the money. Bless my mind, I fell in love with all the art. I made my world's a part of my journey. You can't take it from me. My life, I'm in the driver's seat. Nobody can take my spot. Keep pushing, don't ever quit. Been dreaming right from the start. I get to write it. It's my movie, I'm the one who decides it. Those nights when I have no light in the crib, young king still visualize it. Every day I choose who I want